What's up, guys? Big Guy Bets back at it again with another free picks video. First off, I love to always say thank you so much for being here, guys. Thank you so much for liking the videos, commenting, subscribing. If you are new here, guys, and you haven't already, please pause and go hit that subscribe button. And also, if you are new here, whether you're a new free, whether you're a new VIP, whether you're just new in general, guys, I am doing an amazing promotion. I want to get started with that right here, right now, guys. This weekend, okay, I'm going to be running a weekend special on all my VIP picks. $30, guys. $30 for 3 days. That's $10 a day to get all my picks for the entire weekend. If you guys are skeptical, if you've been like, I've been with multiple different cappers, they claim to be the best and then they're not the best, guys, I have the bet slips to prove it. My VIP members can prove it for you. We have been grubbing all weekend. If you guys also don't believe me, I've put out 4 straight winners on YouTube every single day this week, and every single day the last few weeks, guys. If you go back and check all my videos, I am 21-10 my last free picks, and I am 4-0 my last 4, guys. We are trying to go for a clean sweep this week, 7-0 on the week. I'm seeing the board so clearly, guys. I don't even know what to say at this point, guys. It's very exciting, but it's also exhilarating, thrilling to be able to give you guys winners every single day. Even the free people, the guys that can't get, maybe some money summed up to be able to purchase VIP, guys. I know you'll get there. I know there's a few you out there that are just ready and to get this going, and this is the perfect opportunity, guys, to at least see what it's like to be a part of our VIP. I promise you guys you'll at least enjoy it, and at the very least, guys, you're gonna make money and you're gonna make that $30 back in a day. Okay, guys, it is gonna be a movie this weekend. I love the board tomorrow. I have one play that I will absolutely be nuking tomorrow, guys. And that when you hear that, that is 3 units plus, guys, on one play. So very big day tomorrow. So without further ado, guys, again, $30 for 3 days. This was my VIP from yesterday, or I guess yesterday is technically when some of you might be viewing this video, but this is today, Thursday, the 3rd. Okay, guys, just a beautiful day. And without further ado, let's get into it. Okay, so the free pick, guys, for those of you that weren't able to see it, we do have a Duke UNC under 12. That was the very last YouTube video that I did talk about. I did post a video on my Instagram, guys. I said that this game would finish out 4-2 or 3-2. The final score is 4-3, and I said in favor of North Carolina, and that is exactly who won. I may be from the future. If you guys haven't already seen that, that was a future pick that I felt like I was right there at the game, watching the game, and I knew that that score would be as low as it can be, guys. Anytime you see North Carolina, guys, with their aces on the mound and all their bullpen arms healthy, that is a perfect spot for an under. That is just for a future reference, guys. I do love North Carolina unders day in, day out. They cash those quite a bit. So I loved seeing that. Honestly, I didn't sweat that one at all. I probably watched about a good 2-3 innings, and when I watched it, I was like, yep, this is exactly what I thought this game would be, and it cashed, guys. So I know that a lot of you guys got a free pick sweat out of that, or no sweat out of that one. I'm sorry, but sometimes no sweat ones are the best ones. You can kind of turn the game off, go enjoy some time with your family, friends, go bowling, golfing, look up porn, I don't know, whatever you guys want to do, go ahead and do. Okay, so that was an amazing pick. And then we go ahead and look at the VIP card, guys. Clean sweep a deep on that. I don't know what deep is, but clean sweep on this, guys. Oklahoma plus 2.5. That cash, they did lose 2-0, and they hit like absolute dog shit. Still lost by 2. That's all that matters to us. We just need them to cover the 2.5. They went ahead and took care of business for us. I wish they would have been a little bit better with runners in scoring position. 0 for 6 is not going to be getting it done, especially against LSU with their ace on the mound. Ole Miss money line, guys, no action. This game did get postponed until tomorrow, so we can't obviously be able to play that one, but I was looking forward to that one. I don't know what their rotation is going to be. It may be a little bit different. I don't know which pitcher is going to be starting in which game in that one, so be prepared for that one. And then we have the Astros money line half unit on the plus 120, guys. So another day, another dog for us. That is the 3rd straight day of at least hitting one road dog. I don't know what else to say, guys. It's an amazing time to be at Big Guy Bets. I don't really have much to say about that game specifically, besides the fact that the Astros did scare me there in the first inning, and then they went and coasted to a 5-2 victory. So 2-0 in VIP, guys, plus 1.7 units, and then 3-0 total, plus 2.7 units. If you're in VIP, you always get my free play, and then you always get my VIP card. So almost 3 units on the day, guys, just on a random Thursday. It has just been I feel very blessed to be able to do this for you guys. I'm just thrilled with joy, and I'm sure that this will last all but a couple seconds when we watch some bullshit stuff tomorrow. But we are definitely gonna take this one and go into tomorrow very happy and healthy. So without further ado, guys, you guys know what I love to do on Friday. Go over the whole fucking board. Let's do it, boys and girls. So let's go ahead and look at this board, guys. Fridays are always a beautiful day to see kind of what the series is going to be looking like. Friday night, the aces come out, the asses come out, the tits come out. Everything comes out on Friday night to all these games, guys. It is a blast to go out to some of these. If you guys are near some of these colleges, go out and watch some baseball, guys. It's an amazing time to be alive. So we got the Ole Miss Kentucky game. We've talked about these couple ones, but a couple series I want to get to. One of them being this Georgia versus Texas series, guys. For those of you that have been watching for a little bit, I have very, very much enjoyed my Georgia Bulldogs. At the beginning of the youth season, Texas was cashing me out day in, day out. Obviously, they've only lost 4 times, so they've been very profitable to me this season. But Georgia recently has just been putting me through just a cash cow, guys. They have been beautiful, beautiful to bet on. They have been hitting the ball well. They've been pitching a little bit better. This specific matchup, guys, speaks a lot to me because Texas is going to be losing at least their All-American catcher. He's not going to be playing in this series. He's out for the remainder of the season, Max Bailey. So that is something to note when placing your bets. Again, Adrian Gonzalez, he is probably going to be a freshman All-American for the Longhorns. He also might not play in this game, so that is another one to look out for. I guess all of this is saying that Texas, if they're going to win any of the games this series, guys, it would be the Friday night game. I was hoping that this game would come out at a Georgia plus money, but the books know, they must know the injuries. So minus 145 is the line for Georgia. That's just a little too rich for me to be betting on a Friday night with Jared Spencer on the bump. One of the best left-handed pitchers in the country for Texas at home. You just really don't know a whole lot. I don't love Georgia's Friday night arm, and they don't even know who their Friday night arm is, but for sure, for sure I will be betting Georgia on Saturday and Sunday. Just a little tidbit there, guys, because they're going to take care of business on those 2 days. They will win this series, mark my words there. Texas A&M, Tennessee, I hope to God that this is just an I was going to say something worse. An ass fucking, still not a great term, but sorry about that. But I think that this is going to be a blowout, guys. I think that Tennessee is going to take care of business against Texas A&M. I think that they're going to probably pound them into the ground at least on Friday night, and then Saturday night and Sunday night. That Texas A&M bullpen will not be able to withstand the bats of Tennessee, especially in Knoxville, guys. I am so excited to watch Texas to get their asses beat. So that's a fun one. I think this series right here is a clean sweep. You see Missouri at 0-9. They're actually not that bad, especially for my Pigs. I think that they can get a little bit they can coast a little bit here and there, and I think that they're going to win for sure the first 2 games in this series, and I think Sunday they could get got if they're not paying attention enough. But this Pigs team is just way too good. I just know them because I watch every single inning, every single pitch, and they definitely seem to coast a little bit against competition that's not as fierce as them. This team's dangerous. They're going to definitely take care of business those first 2 days. This is also a series I'm looking forward to, guys. Not and very impressed at Oregon State at all. They've been terrible to us, especially on Sundays. You ever see Oregon State as a favorite on Sunday, you're better off just blindly tailing the other side and just hoping that the other team does anything worth a shit, because Oregon State can't get it done on Sundays. I love UC Irvine. This team can hit. This team can pitch a little bit, and they're just a gritty team. You look at this team, they're built like linebackers, guys. These guys are huge. I mean, you watch, and pause, by the way, no Diddy, but this team is big. They have a lot of big bats in the lineup. they're thick, strong guys. They look like country fed boys that are out there, should be playing football maybe, but are playing baseball. So they're going to be a lot of fun to watch this year. I think this could be a sneaky Omaha team. I said that in my beginning of my write-up at the very beginning of the year, and they've done nothing but prove that to me. So love that look there. This California versus Clemson series. California's been very impressive this year. Low key, I didn't know that they were going to be maybe this good at this time. They have a pretty young team. They got a young coaching staff, but in this series particularly, Clemson is coming all the way across the country. But I think if Clemson's going to be if they're going to be jet lagged at all, I don't know if it'll be on Friday. I think that their Friday night ice they have is just too good. I don't think California can compete with that. And so if I were going to lean anything in that Friday night game, definitely Clemson. But you'll have to check VIP for anything further on that. But Georgia Tech and Stanford, guys, this is another series where a team's traveling across the country to be playing in a series. Stanford just isn't impressive to me. They played really well against UNC at UNC the first week of ACC play, and since then they just haven't been impressive. So Georgia Tech has been everything but bad. I mean, they have been amazing this year. Their lineup 1 through 9 can hit. They got Drew Burress, a future All-American, a probably first overall pick at some point next year, guys. He is just impressive. Their Friday night ace is great. They have a pretty decent bullpen, but this team can hit, guys. I think that Georgia Tech definitely takes this series. A team I'm really looking forward to continuing to watch because they could be a whole lot of fun. Arizona and Arizona State, I talked about this in one of my midweek write-ups, but still a little bit hesitant on my Wildcats just because they are still missing their All-American center fielder. Arizona State's just been hit or miss. I mean, if I'm going to pick someone in this series, I'm still picking Arizona. They played terribly last weekend, and they do have to come back from losing a series against Baylor at home. So I think this could be a good get-back spot. They did lose to GCU, and we bet GCU on the money line plus 200. VIP, I got you. But I think this could be a good bounce-back spot for the Wildcats. I'll be looking that way in that series. Kansas State, Oklahoma State. Oklahoma State just a shitter this year, guys. Not impressive at all. Kansas State has played very well this year. They've won us a lot of money, so tip my hat to them. Alabama and Auburn, I'm going to have to save what I have to say for this one because I could say a whole lot of mess of slurs at Auburn because they just make me so mad. And I think that this team hates me. I think they hate my VIP. I think they hate the world. And that's all I really have to say because I don't want to give them a time of day. Interesting series here. Again, probably a VIP look in some of these other ones, guys, so I should probably shut my mouth for the rest. But I hope that you guys at least enjoyed me going over a little bit of those series, guys. Another series here, UCLA, San Diego. UCLA is going to put belt to ass there. So Wake Forest versus Florida State. Again, just one little note. Florida State has one of the best pitchers in the country. Super impressive. Probably not his best stuff as of recently, but I think he's due for a bounce back spot. And Wake Forest Friday night guy the last 2 weeks has been nothing short of Helen Keller. That's just a little tidbit there, but that's kind of going over the board this Friday night, guys. But without further ado, let's get into the free pick. And let me find this one because it may be a little bit if I don't find it here in the quick little second that I have. Okay, right here. South Carolina and Mississippi State, guys. I still believe they don't have all the games up here, at least more than these 5 that you're originally seeing, and they still don't. So I'm going to have to do what I normally do, which is basically pick the line. And I believe in this spot, this is going to be a money line play for Mississippi State. I think that the teams are so even that it may come out to an even money line. If not, Mississippi State's got to be minus 130, minus 140. At the very heaviest, maybe minus 200. If this team is minus 200, I would still probably take the minus 1.5. I would highly, highly, highly doubt that anything goes to minus 2.5. Unless everybody views this video and goes ahead and bets it. But I think the opening line is at least a money line play, guys. I will be hopping all over the Mississippi State money line. And this is why, guys, I love their Friday night starter. They have played two of the hardest. Oh, here we go. Let me go with this. What I love about Mississippi State's Friday night guy is he competes with the best guys, and I think he is at his best in these primetime games. So then when they faced Oklahoma, Witherspoon, the D1 preseason, or not preseason, the D1 midseason player of the year for pitching, he's been absolutely lights out. He went toe-to-toe against them. They won this game 2-1 in Norman. So an impressive victory there. They've already played Texas and they've played LSU, guys. They have played the gauntlet already early. I know that South Carolina has played Tennessee and they have played Arkansas in back-to-back weeks. So don't think I don't know that. But you can see when a team puts up a fight and you can see when a team doesn't. Mississippi State at home, and when they're on the road, guys, they're putting up fights. They lost by 2 on the road. They won by 1 on the road. They lost by 1 on the road. When you're looking at South Carolina, guys, on Friday nights on the road, 12-2 loss, guys, 11-7 against Tennessee. This is not the healthiest Tennessee has been. And you got Oklahoma here. They lost to them 8-5 at home. So when Mississippi State's beating Oklahoma on the road, and then these guys are losing at home to Oklahoma, you just got to go with those matchups there, guys. But going into who they are going to be starting, let's look at that here. We got Mississippi baseball, and that was the worst spelling I have ever seen, but that is okay. We have April. There we go. Preview. I think the preview may be on the other website where they have the starter, and it must be. So let's go ahead and just go to a random Friday night, because I'll be able to pull them up here. Because all I really need to show you is the Friday night guy for Mississippi State, and the reason why we are really taking this, besides the fact that all the analytics on Friday do show that this is a massive whale play for the Mississippi State Bulldogs. Let's go to just a random Friday against Texas. Let's see this one. Yes, Pico. There we are. Okay. Look at these stats, guys. We got 5 innings, 5 hits, 2 runs, 8 Ks against LSU. We have 6 innings, 2 hits, 0 runs, 10 Ks against Oklahoma. And these are both on the road, guys. Very hostile environments. He's going to be at home. I don't know why he didn't pitch very well at home against Texas, but this was a weird series because the weather was bad. Texas was obviously fully healthy in this one, but I think he didn't have his best stuff in this game particularly. What I'm kind of trying to say, guys, his last 2 starts have been very impressive against great competition. And I think at home, now that he's seen a little bit of a groove against a team that hasn't really been hitting all that well, and you look through the South Carolina lineup, it almost looks like a team that maybe doesn't even have a guy over 6'4". And not saying that that's a bad thing, guys, but they have a lot of scrawny dudes that just don't do a whole lot with the ball. And if you can't hit the ball and you can't hit it anywhere far, guys, you're not going to be very good. But again, 40 innings pitched, 61 strikeouts, guys. Super impressive numbers by our guy here, Pico. And also, when you look at their statistics, guys, this team has been hitting well. They've played good competition, and they're still hitting well. I think that South Carolina will roll out a couple arms that you're just not very impressed with, and they're going to take advantage. Look at this, 301 as a team, guys. 44 jacks is very good to this point in the season, and a 410 OBP, okay? These and the thing is, these home runs are scattered across the lineup. 5 home runs, 4, 7, 7, 9, okay? That's 4 or 5 guys deep that have over 5 home runs. You look at their pitching staff, that is a very good ERA, guys. And also, one thing I always like to look at are the walks to strikeout ratio. 95 walks to 333 strikeouts, guys. Very impressive numbers by this staff. This is going to be a victory for the Mississippi State Bulldogs. They are going to bring us to 5-0 on free picks for the week. They're going to bring money to your pockets, guys, and they're going to take us into this weekend with some deeper pockets, guys. So we're going to take them on the money line. If the money line's a little too juicy, we're going to take the -1.5. And without further ado, guys, that is it. Again, if you want to go get that weekend pass, guys, it is only 30 bucks for my plays for the entire weekend, $10 a day. I promise you guys, you're going to make your money back within that first day, and then we're going to coast through the weekend making even more money, guys. I love you all. Best of luck in your bets. Hopefully you take all this and go cash out a bunch of shit on the books, because F the books forever. Love you all. Appreciate you all, and we'll see you in the next one. Peace.